now we're going to start with our rule of 4 breathing. So let me demonstrate the pyramid for you first. Scoot back into my space here. So you want your right hand in front of your body and your left hand on top of the right, and the pads of the thumbs will be touching to form a pyramid. This pyramid goes right underneath your sternum, so right between your rib cage. And then, if you're comfortable, I'd like for you to lie down on your back, keeping this pyramid right on your sternum. Flat on your back if that works for you. If it doesn't work for you, if that's tight on your back, then bring your feet flat to the mat, knees pointing to the sky. Lift up your tailbone. Place your low back flat to the mat and let your knees fall in together. That might feel better on your low back. So find your comfortable position. You also want your triceps to be rooted to the earth. So if you need to release your pyramid a little bit to get your triceps down, then do that as well. I'm just sitting up so that you can hear me better, but stay lying down. I swear no one ever calls me until I'm teaching a yoga class. Pyramid on your chest. Inhale, expand your belly. Pause and suspend the breath. And then exhale in a quick burst of air. Pause. Inhale. Pause. And then exhale. Quick burst of air. Keep breathing. It's important in the rule of 4 breathing that you breathe from your diaphragm. So you want all of the air to initiate in your lower belly. And then you bring it up through your lungs. And then imagine the air is circulating over the crown of your head and then spinning around your third eye as you pause. And then exhale, forcefully release all of the air out. Slowly close your mouth for part 4, and then go again. Inhale. Pause and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And especially if you are alone, make your exhale as audible and as forceful as you can. We are resting and reflecting on our ancestors here. You can think of yourself as inhaling their support and exhaling your stress. No longer needed. Inhale, support. Exhale, stress. After your next exhale, you can inhale and exhale through the nose. Keep the rule of 4 breathing, but your inhale expands the abdomen, brings the air up through your lungs. The pause spins around the center of your forehead or third eye, and the exhale is long and slow out of the nose. Also, try a tongue connection here, where the tip of the tongue meets the roof of the mouth. This tongue connection creates a complete loop for our energy, uniting the masculine and feminine sides of the body. So throughout the practice, if you feel comfortable keeping the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, please do so. In this reflect and rest portion, we are in what the ancient Egyptians would call Sahu pose or mummy pose. Sahu is your most unbothered state of being. And in this position, we call in our benevolent ancestors with the highest vibrations who are willing to serve our highest good. And if you just joined us, come to lying down on your back. Form a pyramid with your hands, right hand in front of the body, left hand on top, pads of the thumbs touching. Rest and reflect on the benevolent ancestors with the highest vibrations who are willing to serve your highest good. Bring your awareness back into your body. Keep your rule of 4 breathing. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes and bring yourself back into the room. Inhale your pyramid about 6 inches off your chest. And then slowly, as you exhale, release your palms and bring your hands down by your sides, flat to the mat. On your next inhale, bring your ankles to touch. And we're coming up to seated. So if you like, you can just come up. But if you want the bonus round, inhale your arms straight up, flex your feet, and as you exhale, raise yourself up to sitting. Hands to your knees. Pause for a moment. Inhale. Pause and exhale. Pause. And then come to Sesh Pose Variation 1, which is an easy pose. I like to have my foot in my shin crease, but you can also cross at the ankles or do a half lotus if that works for you. If you find that your knees are up very high or you're feeling some tension in your back, this is the place where you would sit on that pillow or blanket. It'll tilt your hips forward, and that might feel better on your back. You can give it a try and see if you like. In this Sesh series, we're focusing on receiving knowledge. Sesh means scribe, and the scribes used to sit in 3 different positions as they were recording ancient Egyptian history. This is position 1. Secure your hands around your ankles. Bring your shoulders down out of your ears. Elbows are close to your ribcage. Inhale, look up and bring your chin up. Only if it's okay on your neck, you can exhale and release your head all the way back. Otherwise, stay where you are. If you release back, inhale, bring your head to center. And then exhale, move your chin towards your chest. Inhale, your head comes back up to center. Exhale, center. Inhale, raise your arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the left. Right hand under the left knee, left hand on top. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to fold. Now keep your right hip rooted to the earth as you fold. You can think of yourself here as bowing to the wisdom of your ancestors. If that right hip wants to come up, then just back off and stretch a little bit. And when you're ready, inhale, rise, rotate your torso through center, and we'll come to the right side. Right hand under your right knee, left hand on top. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale to start to fold. Keep that left hip rooted to the earth. Notice how it feels on this side without judgment. Just notice. And then when you're ready, inhale to rise. Return your torso to center. Exhale, right hand under the right knee, left hand under the left knee. Secure your hands on your knees as you inhale. And then exhale, use your hands on your knees as leverage to fold forward. When you meet that natural breaking point, release your hands in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. You might like a micro rock here. Tiny, tiny movements from side to side. Look down at your ankles. Release your neck so your neck is long. Maybe creep those fingertips out just a centimeter more. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, use your core. Touch your thumb to your index finger, form Gyan Mudra. Raise your mudra up to the sky. Exhale, back of the hands, come to your knees. And pause. Look down at your legs. Notice which leg is in front or on top. Release your mudra and switch so that the opposite leg is on front. In front, on top. Notice how it feels. I can feel the difference here already. No judgment, however, just noticing, and we'll do the same thing with this cross. Secure your hands on your ankles. Elbows down by your sides. Inhale, look up, chin up. If it's okay on your neck, release your head all the way back, slowly and mindfully. Inhale your head up to center. Exhale, chin moves towards the chest. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn and look for guidance to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, look for guidance to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, center. Inhale, arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the left. Right hand under the left knee, left hand always on top. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, fold. Notice how it feels on this side. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, opposite side, right hand under the right knee, left hand on top. Inhale to straighten, and then exhale, fold. Notice how it feels on this side. And when you're ready, inhale, back through center. Exhale, right hand under right knee, left hand under left knee. Secure your hands under your knees for leverage as you inhale and sit up tall. Exhale, slowly start to hinge forward. Allow your hands to help you. When you meet your natural breaking point, release your hands forward, palms spread wide. Look down. Release your low back and your hips. Maybe creep those fingers out a little bit more. Look down at your ankles to release your neck. Maybe you take the micro shift from side to side. And then when you're ready, use your core to rise up. Thumb touches index finger, Gyan Mudra. Rise your mudra up to the sky. Exhale, back of the hands to the knees. Pause. Release your mudra. And we'll come to hands and knees. So maybe you want to rock over your knees or just swing your feet out to the side. Sesh pose variation 2 involves a toe stretch. So tuck your toes. Some people just like to reach their right hand towards the foot in their left hand and come back, seated this way. I actually like to come up on the balls of my feet to make sure that I'm getting a full stretch. So I like to squat on the balls of my feet, let my hands support me, and then slowly lower my knees down to the mat. So I can feel that exact moment that my Achilles turns on and my calf turns on. And maybe you stay right here, using your hands for support, or maybe you can come and sit up tall. If at any point you need to stand on your knees, you're still getting a toe stretch, and that's absolutely fine. As we open up our toes, I like to call this flipping the light switch. Just flip your hands up, 90-degree angle. This is cow position. All the fingers are touching, thumbs on the outside. That's Kemetic palms. Your triceps are parallel to the earth. It's not a back bend, but you want to pull your shoulder blades together so that you can feel them activated and turned on, but keep your ribs soft. In this cow position, we are gathering information from our ancestors and then integrating it as we slowly bring our palms together. In front of our third eye, slowly and mindfully, take more breaths here if you need them. Don't miss the magic in this moment. And when your palms are together, then we inhale our prayer hands straight out in front of us. Exhale, hands down to the earth, release your prayer. Come up on your knees and wiggle out those toes. Wiggle, tap, do whatever feels good to you here. That was Sesh Pose Variation 2. This is Sesh Pose Variation 3. In Variation 3, we're just sitting on the tops of the feet. Again, if this becomes too much, you can always stand on your knees. But for a posture we're going to do later, it's very important that we try to open the tops of our feet. As we do that, let's gather and integrate again. Open your arms wide together. And then as we integrate, cross your left arm over the right. And maybe you just want to hug. Maybe the back of your hands will touch. Maybe you can wrap around and have your palms touch. Wherever you are, lift your elbows up to shoulder height and try to pull your arms away from your face. You should feel an activation in your shoulder here and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, turn to look for support over your left shoulder. Just your head. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, release your arms. Spread your wings wide, gather, and then integrate with your right arm this time on top of the left. Maybe you hug, maybe back the hands, maybe you take the breath. Elbows up to shoulder height. Hands and forearms away from your face. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, release. And you can shake your arms out, shake shoulders out. Do whatever feels good here. Our next segments are circles, where we appreciate the circle of life. So come to tabletop. Hips are over your knees. Shoulders are over your wrists. Wrist creases are pointing towards the front of the mat. Pressing firmly into the entire hand, maybe giving a little extra weight between the thumb and your forefinger to protect your wrists. And we'll start with rib cage circles here. So we'll just circle our rib cage. Find the motion that feels good for you. Like a cat to neutral, arch your spine. And then when you're ready, pause, and then take your circles in the opposite direction. Ready, pause. Come to neutral spine. Cross your ankles behind you, and then come back to seated. Back to Sesh Pose Variation 1. And we'll work on our circles here as Sufi grinds. So come to your comfortable seated position. Hands on your knees, sit up tall, shoulders down out of your ears. Big inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Now make this delicious for your body. Some people like big circles. Some people like small circles. Some people want to put their shoulders in it or their neck into it. You just do what feels good to you here. Appreciating this cycle of life. Also working on our sacral chakra, which is responsible for our sexual energy, our creativity, and our emotions. Whenever you feel ready, pause, and then take that circle in the opposite direction. Again, make it feel really sweet for you. The next time you come up, pause. Look down at that cross in your legs. Notice which foot is in front or on top, and switch. And we'll take our Sufi grinds again. Hands on your knees, shoulders out of your ears. Inhale to sit up tall. And then exhale, rotate your torso forward. Notice how the circles feel on this side. Pause when you come to center, and then go in the opposite direction. The circle of life reminds us that it consists of the ancestors, ourselves, and also the unborn. The circles also remind us that we are always surrounded by guidance and support. When you're ready, come to stillness. And then we'll come back to tabletop. So again, flip over your knees or just swing them out to the side. In tabletop this time, we'll take tabletop circles. So you might want your knees slightly wider than your hips. We'll inhale and then exhale. Shift our bottoms back to our heels. Shift our shoulders over our wrists as we take big circles here in tabletop. Inhale forward, exhale back. Again, the size of these circles are up to you. I like mine pretty big, but maybe you want to take tighter circles, and that's okay. The next time you come up, pause, hit that opposite direction. The next time you come up, pause. If your knees are wider than your hips, bring them back to hips width. We are making a transition now. We know transitions are essential to the cycle of life, and we'll transition through pyramid because we know the ancient Egyptians considered pyramids the best place for their dead to make their transitions. So spread those fingers wide, wrists pointing to the front of your mat, tuck your toes like we did in Sesh Pose Variation 2, and on an inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. This is another pyramid. Pyramids are called merkuts. Do what feels good here. I like to lower one heel to the earth, pick up the opposite foot, then lower the other heel to the earth, pick up the opposite foot. Some people like to sway their hips from side to side. Just make sure that you're pressing into your entire hand, especially that fleshy part between your thumb and your index finger. Spread those fingers wide. Your ears go between your biceps. Your chest is moving towards your thighs. Your hips are pointing up to the sky, and your heels are releasing towards the earth. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't, doesn't matter. You just want a long line of energy from your neck to your hips, and then from your hips to your heels. Shake your head yes to release your neck. Bring your neck to stillness. Baby step. Walk your feet towards your hands or forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you want to in forward fold. If your forward fold feels uncomfortable on your low back, you can always step your feet wider. Clasp opposite elbows in your forward fold, and then return to our circle. Start to make a figure 8 with your elbows. Release your neck, look down at the earth. Trace that infinity symbol with your elbows. You can move just from the arms, or you can put your hips into it a little bit, whatever feels good to you. Pause. Now take your figure 8 in the opposite direction. And then whenever you feel complete, let your fingertips dangle towards the earth. Release your neck, forward fold. Hands come to your thighs. Press your hands into your thighs and then rise. Come to standing very slowly with a flat back. Hands go to your hips. Our last round of circles here are hip circles. You can take big circles if you want, or take little circles. You can imagine your favorite song playing in your head. Do what feels good to your body here. Pause. Take those circles in the opposite direction. Keep breathing. Keep the tip of your tongue connected to the back of your teeth. And then when you're ready, slowly come to stillness. This next segment is our rooted and connected segment. Feet rooted into the earth, bodies reaching up to the sky. Some people like to have their feet touching when they root. I like to have mine hips width apart. You decide what works best for you. But we'll start by rocking back and forth on our feet, side to side. The goal is for you to find that sweet spot where all 4 corners of your feet are firmly rooted into the earth. If your hips width apart, that sort of bony part in front of your hips should be aligned with your knees and your ankles. Okay? So find that sweet spot as we move into Tekken. A Tekken is an obelisk. A Tekken also represents the god Osiris or Asar, who is the god of the dead and represents resurrection, which makes this a nice transition from our circle of life. Root firmly into the earth. Pick up your toes. On your left foot, try to lower 1 toe at a time, starting with your pinky toe. Pinky toe, 4th toe, 3rd toe, 2nd toe, big toe, right foot, pinky, 4th toe, 3rd toe, 2nd toe, big toe. Now, whether you were successful doing that or not, I guarantee you your toes are more spread out than they were before, and that's what we wanted. Make sure that you don't lock your knees here. So you don't want your knees in a firm lock. Instead, you want a little buoyancy in your knees, so if someone pushed you over, you would be able to bounce back. Activate your quads. Pull your quads up towards your hips so they are turned on. Now, with your quads turned on, did your glutes tighten? If so, keep the activation in the quads, but try to relax your glutes. Now bring your attention up to your low back and your pelvis. This is the natural curve in my low back. But if I tilt my pelvis down to the earth, I can get rid of some of that curve. What also happens is that I turn my abs on. So just try that motion. Let your back do whatever it normally does, and then do that tilt down and feel that activation of your core. Keep your feet firmly rooted. Quads are pulling up towards your midline. Glutes are relaxed. Core is activated. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and then bring them back and down. Pull your shoulder blades together behind you. Kemetic palms facing forward down by your sides. Now in this position, maybe you've poked your ribs out. If so, keep that activation in your shoulder blades, but soften your ribs just a little bit. That also ensures that our core stays on. Tuck your chin just slightly so there's a long line of energy in the back of your neck. And then imagine there's a string pulling you up from the top of your head and also pulling you up from the center of your chest. We're not moving here, but we're still breathing. Rooted firmly into the earth, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. We are connected. Breathe. Inhale. Pause and exhale. Pause. Where's your tongue? Is the tip of your tongue at the back of your teeth? If so, that's awesome. If not, that's also awesome. You can still put it there. Breathe. If you hear an ocean-like sound when you're breathing, that is perfectly fine. Just meditate on feeling connected here. And then we'll transition into tree pose. Keep your connected feeling, but shift your weight over into your right leg. And then pick up your left foot. Maybe you want your arch at your ankle. Maybe you want your left foot at your shin. Maybe you want to pull your left foot at your thigh. It can be wherever you want, just not on your knee. You can release your Kemetic palms to prayer hands in front of your chest. If you'd like to grow your branches, you can return to your Gyan Mudra, thumb presses into the index finger, and then bring your branches to the sky. Look at something on the ground in front of you that's not moving. That's probably not me. You can wave your branches if you like. When we think of our ancestors, we often think about family trees. If you brought your branches to the sky, return your palms together and then bring them back to your chest. Big inhale. Exhale, release the left foot to the earth. Shake out the right. Extra stretch for that left foot. Just turn the back of the foot towards the earth. So you can stretch the top of the foot. Maybe you rotate a little from side to side. Release. Get rooted again. Activate your quads. Relax your glutes. Tilt your pelvis. Soften your ribs. Shoulders out of your ears. Right foot. Maybe comes to your ankle. Maybe to your shin. Maybe to your thigh. Prayer hands to your chest. If you'd like to grow your branches, return to the mudra, thumb presses to the index finger, raise them to the sky. Perhaps our branches swing in the wind, but we still stay rooted. Look at something in front of you that's not moving. If you grew your branches, return your palms to touch. Exhale, prayer hands to the center of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, release your right foot back to the earth. Shake out the left foot. Again, we'll get a stretch on that top of the right foot. Just turn the right foot towards the earth. Rock from side to side. And release. Hands down by your sides. We'll do a few Kemetic sun salutations here. Also a form of reverence and veneration to our ancestors. Kemetic palms in front of your thighs. We're rooted again, remember? Quads are activated, glutes are relaxed, tilt the pelvis, soft ribs, shoulders down out of your ears, bend your knees just slightly. Again, here your feet can be hips width apart or they can be together, whatever feels right for you. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height. Form a pyramid, look through your pyramid. Exhale, bend your knees a little deeper and bring your pyramid to the center of your chest. Inhale, palms come up to the sky, release your knees so you're standing tall. Return to your mudra, this time back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, palms touch. Prayer hands come into the center of your chest, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your knees, bring your prayer hands forward. Exhale, push your hips back and hinge forward. Release your palms, fingertips come to the earth. Inhale up just slightly. Exhale, the back of your hands come to the earth. Release your head down, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, bring the hands behind the legs. Bring the elbows out to the sides, chest to your thigh, crown of the head points to the earth. Inhale up slightly, form another pyramid, a delta or rock nation sign with your hands. Press that pyramid down into the earth. Again, bend your knees. Release your head, shake it, yes. And then release your pyramid, return to your Kemetic palms, slowly start to rise. One vertebrae at a time. Palms remain in front of your thighs. And we'll go again, bend your knees just slightly. Inhale, straighten your legs, form that pyramid, look through, arms shoulder height. Exhale, pyramid to the center of your chest, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your knees, prayer hands to the sky. Exhale, Dhyana Mudra and back bend. Inhale, release the back hand, bend, palms touch. Exhale, bend your knees, prayer hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, release those prayer hands straight forward, straighten your knees. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold, fingertips to the earth. Inhale up just slightly, exhale back of the hands to the earth, crown of the head points to the earth. Inhale, grab the back of the legs just behind the ankles. This time bring the elbows straight back, chest to your thighs. Inhale up just slightly, form your delta or rock nation pyramid, press it down into the earth, bend your knees, shake your head yes. Release your pyramid, start to rise, straighten your knees, one vertebrae at a time, Kemetic palms in front of your legs the entire time. One more time. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder height, form your pyramid. Bend your knees, bring that pyramid down to the center of your chest. Inhale, prayer hands come up to the sky. Exhale, Dhyana Mudra, back bend. Inhale, rise, palms touch. Exhale, bend your knees, prayer hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, reach those prayer hands straight forward, release your knees. Exhale, push your hips back, fingertips come to the earth. Inhale up just slightly. Exhale, back of the hands to the earth. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale up just slightly, grab the back of the legs behind the ankles. This time pull the elbows wide, just to thighs. Inhale up slightly, delta or rock nation pyramid, press into the earth, bend your knees, release your head, shake it yes. Release your pyramid, Kemetic palms, slowly become to rise, one vertebrae at a time. And now we'll move into the Tekken sequence. So shake it out, release your feet, swing your arms from side to side, whatever your body feels like it needs as we transition. Then come back to your rooted position. Four corners of the feet rooted to the earth, quads activated, glutes relaxed, abs on, ribs soft, Kemetic palms down by your sides, rotate out from the shoulders, but keep your ribs soft. Inhale your arms 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms to touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Only if it's okay on your neck, release your head back. If you release back, slowly inhale your head up, ears between your arms. Back of the palms touch. Exhale, your arms come down by your sides, creating a field of energy or protection around your body. Inhale, right hand in front of your chest, left hand in front of your chest. Pads of the thumbs touching to form a pyramid. Your forearms are parallel to the earth. No droopy arms here. Forearms parallel to the earth. We're going to twist, but when we twist, your pyramid stays in front of your chest. The pyramid is about a fist width between your chest and your hands. I'm just turning so you can see me. No need for you to turn here. Stay rooted. This is the pose of Osiris, or the pose of Osar. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the left, low back, mid back, upper back. Now, depending on how far you can go, your pyramid stays in front of your chest. So if you're only here, then you just be here. Make sure that you're firming up your right leg so the twist is not happening from your knees, but it's happening from your back. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Acknowledge the ancestors that have come before you. Inhale your head to the center of your body. Just your head. Exhale, look over your left shoulder and acknowledge those ancestors who have yet to be born. Inhale your head and torso to the front and exhale. We'll do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso to the right, low back, mid back, upper back. Inhale. Exhale, acknowledge those that have come before you. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale to the center of your body. Exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder to acknowledge the unborn. Inhale your vision and your torso forward. Exhale here. Inhale, raise your pyramid up towards the sky. And then exhale, slowly release your palms, return to the Kemetic palms. Create that field of energy again, protection around your body. But this time, bend your elbows and bring your elbows into your sides. Pose of Selket. Selket is the goddess of magic and protection. Remember your tongue connection. Breathe, inhale. Pause and exhale. Pause. Right hand comes in front of your chest. Left hand comes on top. Pads of the thumbs touching. This time we'll move into the pose of Min. M-I-N. Min is the god of fertility and virility. Also important in being rooted and connected and appreciating the cycle of life. No lazy arms here. Make sure that your forearms are parallel to the earth. Your pyramid is a fist width from your chest. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the left. Low back, mid back, upper back. Firm into that right thigh. Inhale, release your left arm straight back behind you. Exhale, bend that arm at a 90-degree angle. The full pose of Min. Breathe. Maybe you're feeling this opening across the front of your chest, maybe even the back of the chest, maybe even in your neck. Keep your tongue connection and keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to acknowledge those that have come before you. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn your head to acknowledge those that have yet to be born. Take an extra breath here and enjoy this stretch. When you're ready, inhale your torso and your vision forward. Exhale, return to your pyramid, left hand on top, pads of the thumbs touching. Strong arms. Pose of Min on the right side. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the right. Low back, mid back, upper back. Firm up that left thigh. On your next inhale, release your right arm straight back behind you. Exhale, bend that arm at a 90-degree angle. Breathe. Keep your tongue connection. Firm that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Acknowledge those that have come before you. Inhale, center. Exhale, acknowledge those that have yet to be born. Extra breath here. That arm should be just slightly above your shoulder height. When you're ready, inhale your torso and vision forward. Exhale, right hand in front of the chest, left hand on top. Return to your pyramid, strong arms. Inhale, raise your pyramid up to the sky. Exhale, slowly release Kemetic palms, bend your elbows, pose of Selket. Imagine the goddess of magic and protection. Inhale, palms facing forward. Exhale, palms down by your sides. Release, shake it out. Now we'll move to the pose of immortality, reminding us that the ancestors are eternal and they are always with us. As we're shaking it out, take those tops of the feet to the earth again. Give them a little more love, stretch them out. We're doing the full pose of immortality. If the full pose of immortality ends up being too much for you, you can always just step back into a lunge and bring your hands straight to the earth. Or you can just come down on your knees, whatever way works for you. But we'll give it a try. Okay. Come to rooted again. Prayer hands in the center of your chest. Shift your weight over to your right foot. Triple flexion with the left leg. So bend at the hip, bend at the knee, and bend at the ankle so that you flex your foot. Inhale. Exhale, just take a natural step back. Top of the foot to the earth. So you don't want to be too far back. Like, don't do anything extra, just whatever your natural gait is. Stand there. Bend your knees just slightly and do that tilt of your pelvis. Turn your abs on. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bend your knees and lower yourself down to the earth. Try to keep your spine as straight as possible. Try not to rush it when it gets hard. Slowly lower yourself down to the earth. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the left or your open side. That right elbow comes inside your right knee. Inhale, release your palms, fingertips touch. Exhale, release your arms. Keep that right arm secured inside your left knee if you can. Inhale, make loose fists as if you're holding a butterfly. Inhale here. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. You are surrounded by support. Inhale, take your vision forward, move your left fist forward to touch your right. Exhale, prayer hands into your chest. Are you ready? We're going to come up the same way we went down. When you're ready, inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, bend your knees just slightly. And on your next inhale, you can pick up your foot, rotate your ankle, shake it out. We'll return to pose of immortality on the other side. So get rooted and grounded. Shift your weight into your left foot, prayer hands in front of your chest, triple flexion with the right. Bend at the hip, bend at the knee, bend at the ankle, flex your foot, balance. Inhale. Exhale, take that right foot back as far as it naturally goes, top of the feet to the earth. Tuck your pelvis, bend your knees just slightly. Inhale. Exhale, slowly, slowly come down. Bend your knees. Once you landed, sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, rotate your torso over to the right. Left elbow comes inside that left knee. Inhale, fingertips touch, Kemetic palms. Exhale, open your arms wide. Inhale, loose fists like you're holding a butterfly. Take a few breaths here. Remember your tongue connection. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Inhale your head to the center of your body. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. You are surrounded by protection. Take your vision and your fists forward. Return your prayer hands to the center of your chest. Coming up the same way we went in. When you're ready, inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, tilt your pelvis and bend your knee. Inhale, straighten your leg, shake it out. Come to your rooted position again. Last time standing, quads activated, glutes relaxed, pelvis tilt, abs on, shoulders down and back, ribs soft. Hinge forward at the hips, forward fold, fingertips to the earth. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you can have your palms flat to the earth. Walk your hands out in front of you. We're transitioning again back to our down dog or our pyramid. Notice how it feels this time. Wrist creases pointing to the front of the mat. Fingers spread wide. Ears between your biceps, chest towards your thighs, hips to the sky, heels rooted towards the earth. Inhale up on your toes. Exhale slowly and mindfully, slowly as you can. Bring your knees down to the mat. Inhale your feet up. Exhale your insteps down. Sorry, just inhale your feet up, tabletop, and then exhale your insteps down. We'll come to Mesu Haru, or pose of a child. Mesu Haru means sons of Haru. Depending on how you like to do a child's pose, you can walk your right hand back to your right knee, left hand to your left knee. Sit your weight on your heels. Form your delta or rock creation pyramid. And maybe you like a tight child's pose here. But maybe you need more room for your chest. which means that your big toes touch, your knees come wide, you form your pyramid, and then let your chest come through the empty space. Again, this is a great place to put a blanket under your chest or under your forehead. We'll rest here for a moment. And then when you're ready, come to standing on your knees. Now, if you like the wide child's pose, then maybe you'll stand on your knees in a wide stance. If you like the tight child's pose, then you'll come to stand on your knees in a tight stance. This next section is respect and veneration for our ancestors, so we'll do a bit of a bowing movement here. Okay, that sounded really weird, but you all know what I mean. All right, shoulders down out of your ears. Turn out from the shoulders, rotate your palms forward, soften your ribs. Inhale your arms 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms to touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, return your vision to center. Palms come to the center of your chest. Weight comes to your heels. Inhale, open back to your pyramid. And then exhale, Mesu Haru. Into whatever position feels best for your body. The next time you inhale, rise up. Arms come up 3/4 of the way. Exhale, palms to touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision returns to center. Prayer hands move to the center of your chest. Weight to your heels. Inhale, open your pyramid. Exhale, Mesu Haru. On your next inhale, rise. Arms 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms to touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision to center, weight to heels, prayer hands to your chest. Inhale, open your pyramid. Exhale, send gratitude to your ancestors. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, prayer hands, vision to center, weight to your heels. Open. Exhale, gratitude. One more. Inhale, 3/4 the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, look up, chin up. Exhale, vision, prayer hands to center, weight to your heels. Inhale, open your pyramid. Exhale, gratitude. Stay. Release, Mesu Haru. Return to tabletop. If your knees were wider than your hips, place them now underneath your hips. Keep your hips over your knees. Walk your hands out further for puppy dog pose. Maybe you want to stay right here because you can feel the stretch under your arms. Maybe you want to lower your forehead to the mat. You can also put a blanket or a block underneath your forehead. Maybe your nose can come down. Maybe your chin can come down. A stretch for our shoulders. Heart opening in the upper back. Encouraging our openness and our reception to any messages the ancestors may have for us. And when you're ready, if you brought your face to the earth, slowly rise up and walk your hands back into tabletop. Cross at your ankles, and then come to sitting down on your bottom. Legs straight out in front, flex your feet. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height and bring your knees up to form a pyramid. Exhale, forward fold. Hands over your toes. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Look down to release your neck. Again, you might like a micro shift from side to side. That feels good in your low back here. When you're ready, inhale, rise, arms shoulder height. Exhale, hands down, knees down. Inhale, pick up your left knee and squeeze it into your chest as you sit up tall. Exhale, bring the left foot flat to the earth. Inhale, flex your right foot, reach your right arm forward as far as it will go. Exhale, bend at the elbow and wrap around that left knee. Inhale, bring your left arm straight back behind you. Exhale, left foot presses flat to the earth. Breathe. Rotating your low belly over to the left for a twist. Keep that right foot flexed. Inhale. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. When you're ready, inhale your vision and your arms to center. Exhale, release your left ankle down to meet the right, hands down to your knees. Inhale, arms shoulder height, knees up. Exhale, forward fold, just like we did before. Maybe you take that rock from side to side if you dig it. Inhale, arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, hands down, knees down. Inhale, pick up that right leg, squeeze it into your chest. Exhale, right foot roots to the earth. Flex the left foot. Inhale, reach your left arm forward as far as it'll go. Exhale, bend at the elbow, wrap it around your right knee. Inhale, right arm comes straight back behind you. Exhale, palm flat to the earth. Flex that left foot, twist in your low belly. Remember your tongue connection, tip of the tongue, back of the teeth. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Flex that left foot. Inhale your head to the center of your body. Exhale, turn your head to look over your right shoulder. When you're ready, inhale your vision and torso forward. Exhale, right ankle meets the left, hands to your knees. Sit up tall. Inhale, knees up, arms shoulder height. Exhale, last time, forward fold. Maybe you take the micro rock. Notice how it feels the third time. Look down, release your neck. When you're ready, inhale your arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, hands down, knees down. Now look behind you and make sure you have enough space to lie down. You can just lie down if you like, but if you want the bonus round, flex your feet. Inhale your palms up to the sky. Slowly and mindfully, one vertebrae at a time, lower yourself down to the earth. Once you're there, squeeze your left leg into your chest. I like to rock it from side to side a little bit. Major action is to squeeze. If you like, you can rotate that left ankle. It might want some more love after the pose of immortality. Point and flex your feet. Get all the kinks out. Squeeze into your chest. Right hand takes the left leg, brings it across the body for a twist. Half caw your left arm. So bring your left arm up 90 degrees. Maybe the knee comes to the earth, maybe it doesn't. It's more important that the shoulder is rooted to the earth. Get that extra stretch in your shoulder and breathe. Turn your vision to look over your left shoulder. Keep your tongue connection just a little bit longer. Tip of the tongue to the back of the teeth. Inhale. Pause and exhale. Pause. When you're ready, come back to center. Help that knee with the right hand. Release the left arm as a ka. Squeeze in one more time. And then exhale the left leg down to the earth. Inhale, squeeze that right leg into your chest. Maybe you rock it from side to side. Give that right foot and ankle some love. Point and flex, rotate, whatever you need there. Extra squeeze. Then let that left hand take the right knee over to the left. Half caw your right arm. Maybe the knee comes to the earth, maybe it doesn't. Twist. Tongue connection. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. When you're ready, inhale back up to center, release your half cup. Squeeze the knee into the chest one more time. Exhale, release the right leg flat to the earth. We return to rest and reflect. This is Sahu pose. You can return to your pyramid, or you can, I like to say, Wakanda your arms, cross your arms across your chest. If you do, the left hand goes on top. You can release your tongue connection now. You can release the rule for breathing. Just breathe naturally here. But I would like you to reflect on the fact that you are someone's ancestor. The ancestors are us, and we are our ancestors. As above, so below. There's nothing for you to do now but relax. Start to deepen your breath as you bring your awareness back into your body. Rock your head from side to side, rock your hips from side to side. Bring yourself back into the room. If you've got your pyramid or your Wakanda arms on your chest, on an inhale, raise your arms about 6 inches off your chest. And then exhale, release, and bring your palms down by your sides. Inhale, bring your ankles to touch. Exhale, bend your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock from side to side on your low back if that feels good to you. Then when you're ready, rock over to your favorite side. And then push yourself up to seated. At the end of Kemetic Yoga practice, we say Hotep, which means peace be unto you. Hotep to all of you. Thank you very much for allowing me to lead you in the ancestral flow today.